got an announcement for you guys. We're back home. We started the Young Turks, wow, over 15 years ago on Sirius Satellite Radio. We were there before Howard Stern. We were there after Howard Stern was also signed. I remember, I was going to say many people, but I think it was one listener who emailed and said, I came for Howard Stern and stayed for the Young Turks. Well, don't cry for me, SiriusXM. We're back. So today, first show on SiriusXM in many years now. Jesus Lord mercy. It's been a long time, about 7 years. So great to be back with SiriusXM. We're on SiriusXM Progress. If you are listening right now on Sirius, you know that. You're like, I'm on Progress. That's why I'm hearing you. It's channel 127. And we are on 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. So we're live, of course, on the website every single day on TYTnetwork.com at 6 o'clock Eastern, 6 to 8 o'clock Eastern. And then Sirius is carrying the program just a little bit later. So if you got a SiriusXM set, channel 127, here come the Young Turks. And since we started with Sirius, like I said, literally in my living room, that's the famous story about the Young Turks, famous. And me and Dave Kohler and Ben Mankiewicz and Jesus, who's still with us, all four guys huddled around, Michael Schur, huddled around one table that we had in my living room, and we had bought a couple of mics and an ISDN equipment and beamed it over to New York, whatever beam means. And then we had our callers, remember the steady callers, Jesus? Tim from Medford, Oregon, Adam from Colorado, Buddha, whatever happened to Buddha? That was one of the great mysteries of our old show, whatever happened to Buddha? Chris from Virginia, while we were on SiriusXM, back then just Sirius, and by the way, later we were on XM, which was back then just XM. So back home in every way conceivable. Convinced me that the estate tax was BS. That in fact, it was the first time that Paris Hilton was being taxed. Conrad Hilton had already been taxed, but Paris Hilton hadn't done anything. I mean, these are the great fond memories I had of Sirius and our, what we thought was our brilliant audience. I thought they made great point after great point. Later, when we got enough data on our audience in the internet's days, we found out, no, our audience is actually kind of brilliant. Over 80% of our audience has some college education, which is unbelievable. It's record smashing how smart you guys are. Here, the people who produce the show and host the show, not quite as much, but at least you guys are smart. Anyway, and that's an awful lot of folks with a lot of education, because have I mentioned that we have about 80 million unique viewers a month? Not a big deal. Anyway, okay, channel 127, we're back, Washington. And some of you folks from the old Sirius days, yes, I still have the same soundboard, as you can tell. And it's a great lineup, by the way, they got on SiriusXM's Progress channel. And you guys should all check it out, even when we're not on. 6 to 9 a.m. Mark Thompson show, not our Mark Thompson, but good Mark Thompson. There's two Mark Thompsons in the liberal world. Stephanie Miller's show, hey, you want to talk about soundboard? Stephanie's got a soundboard. Okay, Tom Hartman, the professor. Brilliant guy. He's also convinced me of several different points that I often talk about on the show. Michelangelo Signorelli's show, fantastic show, 3 to 6 p.m. And then look at this, a new addition to Progress as well. Dean Obadala, another good friend, old friend. So that's a power lineup. And at the end, Young Turks, Washington. I think you guys got it. All right, check us out on Sirius if you got a Sirius set. And if you don't, hello, buy one. Membership helps fund the Young Turks. You know one great thing about that? That means we're not accountable to anyone but you guys. That's why we're strong together, because we built this show around you. Come build it even bigger and better at tytnetwork.com/join.